Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Brian.
Mine.
What? You just chime in with that? So, I was doing alright the first episode.
Yeah?
Disclaimer, when I was a kid, this might have been the first real roadblock I hit.
Ah.
So, I don't know how well...
This isn't even the worst minecart stage I've ever played.
It's not.
There's a role-playing game
Uh-huh.
on the Sega Saturn called Dark Savior. Great game.
Okay.
It has a minecart stage. And it's a game that's like, it's an RPG that's semi-3D done in an isometric perspective.
Okay.
And if you have the analog controller, you can actually control the camera slightly with that to kind of judge your jumps and stuff.
Okay.
Because you have 2D characters in a slightly 3D space, so platforming was kind of crap.
Yeah.
The minecart mode was also done in that isometric perspective.
Okay.
But I found you could press select and switch it to first person. It did not help.
Okay.
I actually had to restart the game and use a glitch to allow my character to level up and gain near infinite experience points, because whenever you fell down a hole, your little bird monkey would punish you by taking away some of your experience points, and when you ran out of those, then you got a game over. And that part of the game will eat through your experience.
Bird monkey.
Yeah, he's a monkey bird that's like you're a bounty hunter, and he's kind of like your little pager that reports back to the evil people that are running the show. But he's also your friend, so it's like weird.
Oh snap, Brian.
Yeah.
Do you remember what to do on this?
Yeah.
Alright, do you remember where all the good stuff is?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, if you start from your starting position, the left, right, and up is gonna have just big clusters of stuff. And then I think it's down that has the multiplier. And it's gonna double all your stuff.
Cool.
So you're gonna get so the more you have by the time you hit the multiplier, oh god, you're gonna get lost. Oh boy, okay. Alright, you know what, I guess you're doing that then. So this is happening. Well, Bo, was that the end of your bird monkey story?
Yeah. It
Okay.
was just it was like a really annoying minecart stage that was nowhere near as bad as, or like this one's minecart, like I stopped hating it as a result.
That was not as well done as this one's.
Yeah.
Holy crap, you got 500, Brian.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
This ain't my
Did
first
you ever-
rodeo.
Yeah, I'm sure. Did you ever, I'm sure you did, when you were a kid, get to the point where, you exceeded the maximum number? Like, it just kept saying 99 lives?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I remember I had so much trouble with this game at the beginning, and I found out, the barrel code. You punch it in at the little file select screen, you get 50... All the way back at the beginning?
Apparently.
Alright. But you punch in at the file select, and it gave you... They let you start with 50 lives.
Huh.
Because
I didn't know that was even a thing.
Yeah, I still remember the code, too. You literally spell out B-A-R-R-A-L.
Huh.
And it'll give you 50 once you get in, but then... By this time, I'd figured out the game, so... I didn't need the 50 lives, I'd gone over 99 of them. And I didn't realize it, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I don't need to punch in this code anymore. Cool!
I think it was, the reason why I started over is because I hadn't quite hit that halfway point yet.
Yeah. Oh boy, you're leaving me with this.
Yeah.
Okay. No pressure. Did it.
You should have applied more pressure.
Are you proud of me, Dad?
Don't ever call me Dad again. I will burn this entire house down. Your little goldfish, too.
Brian. Oh my god, did you even attempt it?
No,
Jesus.
I didn't. I thought you were in control.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
You're the one in the front of the cart!
I wasn't pressing a single damn button.
Oh my god. Oh, I forgot there was actual dudes in the carts. Woo!
Also, best minecart stage, Armored Armadillo from Mega Man X1.
Oh god.
Just because you do it a lot, and the part with all the pterodactyls where everything just slows down just before you get to the end of the stage. Love it.
Oh crap.
It was one of the few times where I felt like in-game slowdown felt cinematic.
Oh boy.
Kojima was a master of using game slowdown to be cinematic, because he would manufacture the processor-based slowdown in the Metal Gear games, and it worked.
Shit! Shit! Oh, damn it! Oh crap. Yeah, this was the my first real roadblock when I was a kid. Okay, you're in control, Brian. This is all you. Damn it!
I hit the wrong button, apparently, because I hit the jump button, I thought.
What the hell? God damn it. What is the matter with you right now? Oh my god. Do we need to go back and hit the barrel code?
I did have a mild stroke seizure the other day, so maybe that's it. Yeah, thought I had a stomach virus. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing great. Stomach virus. This is gonna be a good day at work. Don't want to be here. I'm gonna be sick all day because I'd been sick for days. Had massive headaches. Actually, the last time I left here, I started feeling kind of sick and had a horrible headache. And I just thought, I was just coming down with something. Well, I get to work, I look in the mirror, and I look like I'm having a stroke. The entire left side of my face is like melty and saggy.
Oh, melty?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'll show you a picture.
Do you have to?
I saw it, so you have to.
Oh boy.
So I was like, oh, I know what's happening. I'm actually having one of my optical nerve seizures right now. Grand. So I got my coworker to finish out my shift. I drove home, barricaded myself in bed and just waited for the storm to hit. Because they don't cause like full grand mal style like shaky seizures, but it's like imagine getting like a toothache in your eyeball across your.
What?
Yeah, it's the best way to describe it. The sharp pain of a toothache, but in your eyeball, mixed with like the pressure that feels like that entire cavity is going to explode, and then the nerves on your face start going nuts, like somebody's electrocuting your face.
Okay.
Then you get just a terrible migraine. Sometimes you get physically ill just from the pain. But then it goes away, and you sleep like a baby. Like, literally the best sleep I've had in months.
Was that worth it, though?
I woke up feeling fine. Well, when I know what the problem is, I can deal with it. I can take some meds for the pain to make it manageable and just get past it. I would much rather have that happen in a controlled environment than actually have a stomach virus. Because an actual stomach virus could potentially cause problems, other issues.
Right.
The seizure-y, migraine-y, strokey thing, as long as it's a mild one where I don't lose, where I become paralyzed or, go into full stroke mode like I did a few years ago where I had to be taken to the hospital.
Yeah.
I'm fine. And the trick is to, when I know it's coming, just relax. Just get in a comfortable place so that if it does turn ugly, I'm not a danger, And just make sure that I've got my my pain meds ready and just don't stress about it, It's like if you know something bad's going to happen, you just go with it. And then it's fine. And the thing is I woke up feeling great. Like,
okay.
I was in a good mood. I was mildly sore just in the muscles just from the tension of waiting for it to hit. But other than that, no, it was... I would much rather that than, it be the gross Sonic that I had a couple of days prior to getting sick.
The gross Sonic?
Yeah, my wife picked me up some Sonic footlong chili cheese coney, and I took one bite of it, and it tasted like mold. Like something in it was rancid, and yeah, I was like, nope, not eating this. And I didn't even bother getting a refund. I just didn't bother eating.
You just said, fuck it.
Yeah. And I assumed when I started getting sick that was what the problem was, which is why I didn't even think that it was my brain thing acting up when I should, because it's been overdue. I used to have a major one every 3 years, and I'm about a year and a half late for it.
You just schedule various just bad things with your body?
It's more of I'm just aware of it. The first major one happened the day Diablo 3 came out on PC.
Okay.
Because it happened while I was playing. The entire left side of my body became paralyzed, and then I started getting disoriented. I called my mother to take me to the ER, and when she found me, I had somehow wheeled my office chair out of my apartment, and I was going down the road sitting in this chair, paralyzed, but I was able to move my right leg, and I was just wheeling myself along. No clue what I was doing. I was gone.
The hell?
Yeah, back then I had overheated myself mowing the lawn and came inside to do that, not realizing what was happening. So the overexertion and dehydration mixed with it, and my body was acting like I was having a stroke, and it was not fun. It was a terrible experience. And a couple years ago I had the same thing happen, and my wife and her friend had to cart me to the hospital. And I was so out of it by the time we got there, I was mad that they weren't dropping me off at the hospital. I didn't recognize the building. And when they wheeled me in, the nurses were treating me like I was some guy having an overdose, and were just rude and disrespectful. Because despite being out of my head, I'm acutely aware of when it's happening. The memories of it are sharp, Okay. It's like I'm watching myself become a complete idiot. for a couple of hours,
Okay.
you know. And so I'm like, they were like, well, where's your ride? It's like, my wife, she's here. She's the pretty one with the pretty hair.
The pretty one with the pretty hair?
That's all I could say is she's the one with the pretty hair. And the thing is the woman in the waiting room, like, just kicked my wheelchair out into the lobby. And she said, I'm so tired of all of these druggies in my waiting room. And just pushed my wheelchair out. And I couldn't control it, so I nearly ran into the glass window.
Oh, dear.
I don't mind saying what hospital if you don't mind me saying what hospital.
I mean, do we want to just, like put a hospital on blast? Are we gonna, like, get sued
Considering
for...
they tried to... no.
Are we gonna get sued for slander or something, or...
Oh, no, because I have them for this.
Because I don't have enough money to handle a lawsuit, Brian.
No, I have this hospital for what they did, but I won't mention their name just to keep you comfortable. But, like, they eventually found out, oh, this guy's mimicking a stroke. Why didn't you do the paperwork? Yeah, immediately. They wanted me to fill out paperwork, mind you. Even though the little thing at the window is like, if you look like you're having a stroke, go immediately to the nurse. You know?
Okay.
I was like, well, I'm never going back there. And of course, they wanted me to pay for the visit, which I wasn't going to do.
Right.
And a few years later, I have an asthma emergency and I have to go to the hospital. And they're the closest one. My nebulizer wasn't working, so I couldn't take my emergency, like, breathing machine. I couldn't, my inhaler wasn't working. So I was like, okay, well, I could go to Garden Park and risk them killing me, or I could go to another hospital, like what I went through with this, and risk them killing me, you know? Like, I didn't mention the name of the hospital that nearly killed me.
I don't mean to, like, interrupt your story, but,
Yeah.
This is you.
Oh, it is me.
Yeah, this is you. You might want to run. Run. Faster.
Oh, yeah,
Faster,
these guys
Brian.
are indestructible.
Yeah, they're
Hey,
indestructible.
look, the exit. I beat the entire level by myself without
It was
any-
all you!
All me!
Couldn't have done it without you, Brian.
I'm gonna go get some of that sweet candy.
It was just... Excuse you. She's probably like 3 times your age.
But I decided to go to the dangerous, murderous hospital instead, because it was closer. And I'm in the waiting room, and a random person at the hospital that isn't working in the emergency room decides she wants to help, because the waiting room is so full.
Uh-huh.
She proceeds to plug a nebulizer breathing mouthpiece directly into a live oxygen feed in the wall instead of the machine.
Okay.
Puts a double dose of the wrong medication into it, and proceeds to administer me the wrong medication. And I start basically having boneitis. And they yeah. And then the people in the waiting room are like freaking out because this is happening to me in the middle of the waiting room. All of my joints are like pulling up towards my chest. You can hear my knuckles and joints popping.
So like people are actually watching this disaster happen in real time.
Yeah, and people are like trying to find me a doctor to explain, hey, something's wrong here. And
That's a good use of a barrel right there.
Oh yeah, those guys. But and I'm like waiting, curled in a ball because my muscles have all tightened and constricted. So I'm just a ball of pain. And a doctor comes around and is like, hey, are you ready for your meds? I've got your albuterol here. And I'm like, what do you mean my albuterol? Someone just came and gave me medication, and and they gave me a double dose. I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, the woman that was here giving me medication. He then proceeds to pull someone behind the curtain behind me as if I couldn't hear them. And he's like, who was this woman? Why was she administering medication to my patients? They didn't know who this woman giving meds was.
Oh my god.
And apparently it was just someone that worked at the hospital that was trying to help.
Just some random ass person?
Yep. And
good.
She administered something called Ativan, which apparently I'm allergic to. And she gave me a double dose of this stuff. I'd never taken it before in my life.
Fucking amazing.
So they try to bill me again. I go down and
For giving you the wrong medication?
Yeah. They tried to bill me for that and for the albuterol they never gave me.
Oh my god.
And so I go in and I talk to the woman that's the head of that department. She's about to go to like a shareholder meeting because it's a for-profit hospital, and those are the best kind.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I just want you to know that I'm never going to receive a bill from you ever again. Here's why. And I proceeded to provide her with the documentation and the records and everything. It's like, unless you can give me a name of this woman that nearly killed me, I am done with you. And you will never send me another letter, right? She turned white as a ghost. She was like, I'm gonna go mention this to the shareholders, and I promise you'll never hear from us
That's like
again.
probably a good idea, yeah.
Yeah, because at that point she knew that I could have just sued the entire hospital for malpractice and probably cleaned up, but I didn't feel like fighting it, because that's years of time wasted.
Yeah.
So
It's a bit of a pain, maybe.
yeah, so there are better hospitals than the one that tried to kill me.
You know, I feel like not trying to kill you is a fairly low bar to clear.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like there's an oath that doctors take. Do no harm, I believe is how it goes.
Yeah, it's the hippopotamus oath.
Yeah. I mean, it's not my fault that they didn't have their hippopotamus oats that day.
What? What are you so worried for?
I was watching a video the other day of someone like making fun of those "Don't Tread on Me" like ultra quote unquote patriots, which just use that to mask their racism.
Yeah.
And they're basically just watching that video and then they're countering the video, but they're wearing the same shirt as that person, the yellow "Don't Tread on Me" shirt.
Yeah.
But instead it says "Please no step on Sneck."
Oh my god.
I'm just like, yep, I love this. I kind of need that "Please no step on Sneck" shirt.
Oh, right, okay.
Is this thing named Beaky or something like that?
I think so. No, I think it's Necky.
Necky, that's it. Yeah.
Beaky's the one in the Looney Tunes cartoons, I think.
Okay. Yeah, this is back before they had really clever names, because, have you played Yooka-Laylee?
I have not.
One of the characters that sends you on quests is a snake.
And he wears trousers.
And no, his name is Trouser.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Doesn't he also...
Yeah, he also wears pants, yes.
Okay. Because I remember watching an H-Bomber Guy video where he mentioned that they must have waited a very long time to make the trouser snake joke.
Someone making that game was very proud of themselves.
I'm sure they were. Can you imagine just being that vulture right now? You got a barrel just pointed right at your face, and there's just a gorilla loaded inside.
He's just glaring at you like, the fuck you looking at? What are you gonna do?
Dude, if I knew I was about to die by having a gorilla lobbed at my head at high speed, I would give them a glare too.
I'm imagining those soldiers in Metal Gear Solid 2 that don't care when you hold them hostage. Are you going to shoot me?
And then you pull out a rocket launcher, and suddenly they're scared now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember.
It also works if you shoot them with a non-trank weapon in the arm. Like you shoot them with actual bullets in the arm, then they also will be like, please don't.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I actually will play through those games with a strict no-kill policy. I think it's more fun.
I remember I actually tried to do that when you had me play Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah.
And I forgot what the different ranks were. Like, I think I read it once a long time ago, but I tried to go like all tranquilizer. I think I got like Scorpion rank.
Ah.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I think I ended it with 7 deaths. Man, I hope I didn't need that barrel. Oh dear,
You got the best rank, Moist Wombat.
Moist Wombat? Slightly damp marsupial.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. Oh! Alright, show off. Okay! Well then, son! Why don't you just show me how it's done then?
I will.
Oh my goodness. Are you about to?
I don't know, are you about to?
I can't bow to, I'm dead. Is this happening? Oh! You actually make me a little bit nervous. Well, I think it might have something to do with the fact that this minigame just makes me nervous in general.
All for one extra life. That's it.
That I feel like with the speeding up little bitty crocs, that was the one that made me the most nervous when I was young. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna fuck this up. Nailed it!
Did it.
Good job. Should we try the vulture culture next time, maybe?
Let's do it.